This video is presented by EA Game Changers. Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. My name is Jovan and I'm the administrator of the Sims community website, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys what's coming in the upcoming update for The Sims 4 on PC, Mac and consoles. Now this update is more of a preparation update for the upcoming Snowy Escape expansion pack, but also it brings in some cool new features that, you know, also rely on Snowy Escape but can also work standalone. It brings some exciting new build features. It gives you more depth when it comes to relationships in the game, and yeah, let's dig right into it. Now the first thing that I want to be covering is specifically build mode. Now in build mode you are gonna notice a brand new tool, and it's called the Foundations tool. Now you've probably seen the previews of this in the gameplay trailers for the Sims 4 Snowy Escape expansion pack, but now you can see it in action. Now I'm gonna have to take away these trees just so I can showcase the tool properly. As you can see over here, there are new platform types that you can choose from. So over here you have a platform tool. With it you are able to just drag it like this and have a platform enabled over there. Now you can also stack the platforms one on top of another like this, and it's gonna give that additional layer. And the best thing about this is that there are no limits when placing down platforms like these. So you can select a platform, and I think that the limit of these platforms is the size of a wall. So if I choose a bigger wall type, that's how big the platforms are gonna go. You can make them smaller or larger using these arrows over here, or you can just choose to stack one on top of another. That's of course gonna give more complexity when placing down platforms like these, but it's a great new tool that lets you modify platforms and just give more three-dimensional space inside of your rooms, and of course outside on the exterior as well. So let me place it down like this. It's now evened out. There are different types of platforms that you can place down and different tools over here. So you can choose to place diagonal square platforms like this. And if you choose to place it one on top of another, it's gonna give that heightened platform. Now you can also size it down so it can connect like this all together. You can choose to raise it along with the foundation. So just make sure that you know the difference between raising the foundation and raising the platform itself using these arrows over here that you can see. Another tools that you can check out over here, you have the option to place down an octagonal platform. You have the ability to place a triangular platform. Then we have, just a regular old square platform like this. As you can see, we are placing down some cool new shapes over here. We have an L-shaped platform that you can place down, and also we have rounded platforms as well. So these are pretty cool if you choose to place them down. I mean, I'm just demonstrating it right now, but you can see there is a regular size rounded platform, there's a bigger one, and the extra large one. Now a really cool thing about these platforms is the fact that you can also place fencing around them, and of course you can place down the objects on top of the platforms as well. Now for example, I'm gonna go indoors over here and place down the platform. Wait, let me see. So let's choose the platform tool like this and place it down. Okay, something went wrong. Okay, now it might be better if I place down a platform over here. Yeah, it's much better. And then I'm gonna choose to place it over here against the windows. It's tearing, it's tearing the room down, but that's okay. I'm just demonstrating things right now. So you can choose to place down, these chairs over here. And when it comes to the walls, I think I have to rebuild them around the platform so it can be a closed down space. Okay, there we go. So that's been fixed. Now the thing about these platforms is that Sims can access on top of these platforms only if they are one step away. Now what I'm talking about is that if this platform was heightened just a little bit like this, just for one tile, Sims won't be able to access them. Now the cool thing about these platforms is that you can choose to place down staircases size on them like this, so Sims can properly access them. No matter what the size of the platform is, you can always choose to place down the staircase. So if the platform was big like this, you can choose to place down the staircase and it will be accessible. So Sims can only, once again, access the platform by themselves if it's raised by 1 bar. One cool fact that the Sims team told us about, platforms also give you, you know, a more heightened way when it comes to bars and lounges, especially if you choose to place down these platforms and treat them as podiums. Sims will actually look up to the Sims that are performing on top of the platform, giving it a more realistic vibe, which is really cool in my opinion. Now, I'm not sure if I've covered everything about these platforms. There is one more thing. So platforms also have a special let me raise it up like this, a special trim category. So if we go into the section, the platform trims, you are gonna notice that there are some special platform trims that you can apply to the platform of your choice. Now you can choose to place these trims down on any platform on every step of the way, which is a really cool thing. Another thing I want to mention about the platforms feature, and you know, there's a lot of things to talk about with the platforms, is that you can create your own staircase using the platforms. Now this goes back to what I was saying about accessing platforms before, but you know, when creating platforms like these, you can use them as your own staircase, and the only way that your Sims are gonna be using them as a staircase, actually, if you place them down one by one, and if you give them enough space for them to route. So I think that this is like the maximum width for Sims, where they can access the next step of the platform, and then on the next step of the platform, and then there's another step of the platform. So this is a really cool feature to play with, and I know I'm just demonstrating things of all the things you can do with the platforms. Builders are gonna showcase this much more professionally than I am right now, but yes, you can also choose to place these fences around them, and you know, all of the features that was available for the foundations and for the walls, you can do almost the exact same and place around you know, objects on top of it and around it for platforms as well. Now I think I've covered a lot regarding the platforms, but we're not done just yet when it comes to the build mode additions. Another cool thing that the Sims team has done is that they've unlocked new half wall heights. Now if we go over here, I think, yeah, so these are half wall trims. They've unlocked a lot more half wall heights than there were before. So I think that previously in The Sims 4 there were only like 4, 5, or 6 maybe half wall sizes. Now they've unlocked half walls for each platform size. So there's about 5, okay, 10, 15, there's 19 different half walls that they placed down, and it's really cool. So there's one that's just barely getting there for the biggest wall size, and there's one that's really small and covers just enough, you know, the exterior of the first step of the platform that I placed down. So you can of course choose to place this one as well, so you can have a bit more heightened wall. So I think for the very short half wall size, it's matching this size of the platform, but of course you can choose to place down any half wall size against the foundation of the platform, or even against, you know, anywhere you want. So these half wall sizes can be placed down anywhere, but you know, I'm just using this as an example when it comes to the platforms. There are so many terms in the build mode world that I'm barely catching up with all of this. But yes, there are 19 half wall sizes now, and you can play with them all with the upcoming update for The Sims 4. So I'm sure that the build mode enthusiasts are gonna love these additions, and it's just gonna bring up more possibilities and more designs from the awesome builders that there are in the community. So I cannot wait to check out all the creations that you make using these new tools. And yeah, that's about it when it comes to build mode. But, you know, we are only just getting started with all of the new additions that they've included with the latest update. So let me revert things. Yeah, I can just leave it like this. It's okay. So you may have heard on our website that we are going to be able to take vacations in any world from now on. It's not going to be just vacation worlds. It can also be other worlds that were previously residential as well. And I'm here to confirm that that's all true. So for this video, I have installed The Sims 4 Island Living just so I can showcase what that looks like. Before taking a vacation, before choosing a vacation world of your choice, you do have to make sure that the world that you want to vacation in has at least one rental lot type. So I'm going to be choosing the Pure Perfection residential lot so I can switch it to the rental lot type. And that is correct. The rental lot type is now included within the new free base game update for The Sims 4. So now if I go down here, you can see that there's a new category called rental. And as you apply it, I don't think that there are any special requirements for rental lot types. And yeah, that's true. Just make sure that the rental lot type that you're converting has all the necessities to satisfy your Sims needs, because I'm pretty sure that you won't be able to access build mode once you enter that rental lot type after you take a vacation. So yes, let's test all of this out. Let's go back to the Pancakes household so you can check out all of this in action. God, I've destroyed this house showcasing the new platforms feature, but that's okay. So taking a vacation is now a base game feature, and you can take a vacation by clicking on your Sims phone over here. And I think, okay, so here it is. Take a vacation. You can choose which Sims you want to take a vacation with. It can be other Sims that you've just met. So yes, let's select this now. Okay. Let's wait for it to load. Here we go. So they've now categorized worlds. I think that no longer will there be an icon over here separating residential worlds from vacation worlds. If you have The Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat and The Sims 4 Jungle Adventure and even the latest Star Wars Journey to Batuu game pack, I'm pretty sure that the vacation worlds will all be shown within one world menu user interface. Now, let's take a vacation to Solani, finally. I wonder why this hasn't been included within, you know, the release of The Sims 4 Island Living, but it's okay, we forgive you, EA. So the Pure Perfection rental lot is over here, and you can check out the price of renting that lot out for each day. Now, after I've confirmed this, you can choose for how many days you want to rent a lot out. Now, let's choose 4 days, and it's going to give you a total sum of how many simoleons you're going to spend for this vacation. Now, taking a vacation in other worlds has a lot of benefits, but like the primary benefit of taking a vacation is just, you know, unwinding and relaxing from all of your day-to-day responsibilities that you might have before, especially when it comes to going to work or going to school and stuff like that. So all of that can be fixed with a simple vacation in The Sims 4, which is now a free base game edition. Another thing I want to talk about that's coming with the latest update is the introduction of sentiments. So sentiments is, let me go into the lesson so I can describe them more professionally. So over here they said sentiments are how a sim feels about another sim based on recent past experiences. There are positive and negative sentiments which can influence a sim's mood and behavior when the other sim is around. These are discovered naturally through gameplay and will fade over time. The amount of time it takes for a sentiment to fade depends on if it is a long-term sentiment or a short-term sentiment. So there are two different categories regarding sentiments, and they are long-term and short-term depending on how impactful the event that your sims were together through was. So new experiences together can also make existing sentiments fade more quickly or more slowly. Positive sentiments are easily eroded by very negative experiences, and a successful apology goes a long way towards healing of any negative sentiment. So the colored backdrop behind the sentiments icon indicates how far it is along in the fading process. A sim may have up to 4 sentiments about another sim at a time. If a sim acquires more than 4 sentiments about a particular sim, the least important sentiment will be replaced. Now it says over here, you can see which sentiments your sim has about another sim while they are having a conversation by clicking the sentiment icon on the conversation panel at the top center of the screen. This will reveal the details on any acquired sentiments with that sim. And last but not least, you can also see which sentiments your sim has about another sim from the sim profile, as well as the sentiments that the other sim has about your sim. To view a sim profile, click on the relationships panel and find the desired sim. Click on the sim's picture and choose the open sim profile interaction to view their sim profile. Sentiment information is located in the sentiments dropdown. Now, there is a new sim profile user interface that's been included with the latest pack. Now, if we go over here and choose Bob Pancakes, you can also see the sim profile and the relations that your sim that you've currently selected has with that other sim that you've selected in the relationships panel. Now, over here, you can see that it's a much cleaner look at all of the statistics of the sim that you've met. So do know that things like traits, careers are information that is only known within the household because, you know, they are living together. So to know more information about another sim, you will have to get to know them better and all of their interests, and all of that will slowly appear in the sim info panel. So just make sure that you communicate with those sims properly. Now, there is a new icon over here in the relationships panel called sentiments, and you can see that we don't have any sentiments with the sim right now. There are a lot of new sentiments which have been included with the latest base game update. So sentiments all depend on what your sims are going through together. Now, it also depends on what you choose to do together. So if I were to maybe break up with Bob Pancakes, so let's do just that. Let's go to mean interaction, and yeah, divorce Bob Pancakes. Let's see how that's gonna go. Okay, please don't go away. We need to divorce Bob Pancakes. Yeah, he's been a pain. So that's gonna create a very strong sentiment, and I'm pretty sure that that's gonna leave a mark. So let's see how they react. Okay. Okay, so they're very sad. Now, if we go into the OpenSim profile, you can see Bob Pancake's sentiments about Eliza Pancakes, so he's feeling very resentful about their divorce. Let me see what happens if they interact with each other. So, okay, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. There we go. So let's start to maybe complain about problems. Yeah, she's not feeling any sentiments towards Bob, but he does. It all depends on the interaction that you've chosen to do from your sim's side. Sims won't feel the same sentiment that the other sim is feeling. This is so mouthful, and I'm trying to describe this at best way possible, but it seems they're being in the same room, and, you know, divorce might not be the crucial factor where sims might want to avoid each other. Now, let's try to test it out once again and see if there's gonna be any avoidance or not. I also forgot the fact that this area is not accessible through the house because of this whole thing that I've done with the platforms. But let's see how he reacts with her presence. Oh, shade of Schadenfreude, so it can be a little gratifying to see someone suffering, depending on the someone, from having a bitter sentiment towards someone feeling bad. Oh, okay, so he's feeling kinda good because she's feeling sad, so this is definitely an emotional roller coaster for them, and I think that each sentiment is bringing a ton of new buffs with them, and there are also some sentiments that come exclusively with the Sims 4 Snowy Escape expansion pack, but from what I've seen so far in the game code, there's about, I don't know, 15 to 20 sentiments. There might be even more. I will be covering everything about sentiments and everything that you need to know about them in a separate video, along with the lifestyles feature that is exclusive to the Sims 4 Snowy Escape expansion pack. So no, lifestyles are not coming with the latest base game update. They are exclusive to Snowy Escape, and I will be covering all of that in a separate video. But yes, I am definitely more interested to know about all of the ways that you can unlock the sentiments, and it seems that so far, from what I can tell, the emotional roller coaster is much bigger with the whole new sentiments feature. A small feature that has been introduced in Create a Sim is the addition of nasolabial creases, nasolabial folds. So you can apply them in the skin details section, and there are 3 different ones to choose from. or 4 different ones to choose from, as you can see over here. I think that these were previously locked away between different cheek types that you can select over here. So I think they were locked away over there before, but now they are a special skin detail that you can apply over here in the category. This feature just adds a little bit more depth when it comes to creating your Sims, and yeah, it's really cool. Guys, let me know what you think about all the new additions that are coming with the upcoming update for the Sims 4 base game. Just to be clear, I think that this update will be released in the same week of the release of the Sims 4 Snowy Escape expansion pack, which is coming out on November 13th. I don't know which day exactly, but usually that's when updates come. It's just maybe 2 or 3 days before the actual release of a pack. So yes, stick around for that on simscommunity.info. And if you enjoyed this overview video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel for all the latest news and updates on the Sims franchise. Thank you guys so much for watching this overview video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!